Hi, this is Robert Smith. I'm here in Yukon. And so I would like to answer some questions that people have sent me. This is friend Francis. It says, why don't you have tapping points for adrenals? I'd like to know why you don't have tapping points for the adrenals. The problem with anxiety, bipolar depression, anger, fears is high adrenaline. There's an imbalance between the cortisol and adrenaline levels, and we are under stress and we need 3 to 4 times amount of cortisol than adrenaline because it keeps us calm. However, without that, we have exceedingly high adrenaline, which stays high without the correct amount of cortisol to balance it and can have havoc in our bodies. This includes those who become violent, not just angry, but have severe anxiety. I wonder why there isn't a tapping point that is just not there to be tapping for adrenal glands. We all need strong adrenals which are healthy and perfectly balanced. Without that, we have severe emotional, physical problems. Therefore, what would the tapping points be for adrenals? Thank you so much, Francis. All right, let me explain. The adrenals and the adrenaline in your body is a reaction to a belief system, a value system. It is a reaction to your own internal representations. So a person who has experienced high drama, PTSD, in an environment that is unhealthy throughout their entire life, their body will be geared up to be producing based on internal representations, your mind. So the adrenaline is not a point that you tap specifically. You have to tap on the belief system, the ideas in which the individual is using to create high adrenaline in their body. Could be fears, phobias, anxiety, worry that somebody's going to get them, hurt them, attack them, and the world's unsafe. So these are the cause for your body's adrenaline. Mechanically, this is the mechanics of the body. And the mechanics of the body is a direction, or the mechanics of the body is a response to what the mind holds. So, there's not a point for this. The point that you need to understand is that you're addressing your mind, your belief systems, your value systems, your fears, your phobias. And when you change perception, your body follows. Now, by the way, you can be really stressed out by thinking one thought and really relaxed by thinking another. So what we want to do is know how to change what you do in your head. Your body is a servant to the mind. The body follows the mind. The body will produce cortisol or adrenaline, all depending on what the mind is thinking. So what we want to do is address the whole system. Because see, the adrenaline and cortisol expression in the body is just the expression, not the cause. And that's where a lot of people don't understand. But then again, most systems out there do not know how to change the mind. And it's the mind that needs to be changed. It's the fears that need to be changed. It's what you do inside your head that must be changed. And naturally, your body will begin to relax. Take it easy. Don't think so personal. Go with the flow and enjoy life and not be bothered. Because again, the gun is within the mind that drives you to create physical cortisol and adrenaline, etc. The body is a servant to the mind. It only responds to how you perceive and represent the world. This is Robert Smith. I hope this makes sense. In order to change the problem, you got to go to the guy that has the match in his hand. The match in the hand is the guy that you want to address, and that is the memories and the references and the proofs, the value system in which the individual is carrying. The adrenaline and the cortisol are just body reactions. I hope that makes sense. Address your mind, address your world, address your perceptions. Your body follows. It'll be much more peaceful. This is Robert Smith. Tap on yourself, take ownership, change how you feel, change how you perceive the world, and your life changes. Peace out.